Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me, guys? Holla at your boy. I got a hoodie on in the middle of the summer because I'm a fire sign. You know about them Sagittarius? We a fire sign. We like the heat. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for letting me know you can hear me. Last time I was talking to myself, I had a conversation with myself. Oh, guys, happy Sunday to all. I miss you guys. Shout out to everyone in the house. Shout out to the new member. Shout out to you, girl. I see you. Thank you for joining. You know, it helps the boy out. It helps the channel out because this work is it's not a one person work. It's a teamwork, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys who are with me on this mission. I'm excited to see what the future holds for us. But I can see that we are making a huge difference in this world and we are leaving an impact, and we will continue amplifying our message across the world. Thank God for the internet. A lot of bad things that's happening today was happening back then. But with the help of the internet now, you see these things, right? Because I'm sure all these things that you hear on the news, it has happened before, but it wasn't televised. People didn't have cell phones back then. So a lot of these cases, a lot of these things were unseen. But 2023, fast forward, cameras is everywhere. You go in the supermarket, cameras in it. You outside, camera anywhere you go, it's a eye watching you. And we have our own eye, the two eyes, and our cell phone. That's your weapon right there. Hope everyone is having a great day. I got a little show for you guys tonight. Wasn't planned, it just happened. I've been having carpal tunnel, my wrist from editing a lot. So my wrist, I had to take a little break from editing. So right now my wrist is wrapped in the Ace Band-Aid. It's starting to feel good. So tomorrow I should be clicking again. The clicker editing it's time consuming. I don't think most content creator who really put a lot of sauce on their content like editing, because sitting down, where all my desk jockeys at? I'm just playing, yo. You are not a desk jockey. I'm a desk jockey too. But yo, us who work, like primarily at a desk, our back sometimes really hurt from sitting down for a long time. And that's people who work at home on the computer, people who do edits. It's no joke. But it's beautiful when you put the puzzle together and you see the whole picture. That's a beautiful thing. But yeah, guys, so listen, right? I got some bad news, unfortunately. Let me play the clip. Let me play the clip as we talk, and we're gonna rewatch her story so you guys can get updated if you haven't seen her video yet, but you'll get an update on who she is. But her name is Lorraine, a very sweet lady that I met on my mission in Kensington. And I found out yesterday she passed away. She didn't pass away yesterday, but I found out yesterday she passed away. And I just say to myself, sometimes, guys, I have to be honest. sometimes checking my messages, it's like it gets depressing sometimes. Going in my DM sometimes is a sad place to be because you always get messages of death, missing people, a lot of heartaches comes with addiction. And I didn't sign up for this. This was just an assignment that was, I just, I guess it was my destiny because it found me. So I don't want nobody to think I'm some type of doctor or I'm a therapist. No, I'm just a regular guy who was just learning how to use the camera, shooting music videos, and learning how to do short films, watching YouTube tutorials. I'm just a regular guy who used to work in the kitchen at TGI Fridays, used to be a dishwasher. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. No, guys, I don't want you guys to think Mal can fix people problems. I can help, I can listen and give you a listening ear, but I cannot fix people problem. I'm not trained on this matter at all. Everything that I have is from experience being in the field, living in Kensington and educating myself because before I was ignorant to addiction until I lived in it and my eyes opened up to how serious it is and how much we need to talk about it. We need to untangle these ropes, these vines that are tie onto our brothers and sisters and that are tie onto us. We have to untangle these vines. Talk about the un we have to talk about the uncomfortable things. A lot of people don't want to talk about the uncomfortable things. They want to sweep it under the rug, such as addiction. But yeah, this lady Lorraine, she's a sweetheart. We're gonna watch her video together. But one of the sweetest person that I met out in Kensington. So her niece messaged me and told me that she passed away. And I was like, oh man, you know, I was sad because when you watch her video, she didn't want to die. I don't think anybody want to die, but with her, when we watch the video, you're gonna see how much she was like, no, no, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't know the cause of death. So we have her niece coming on at 7:30 to talk about her aunt, to tell us, to give us a look, through her eyes, to see addiction through her eyes, her aunt addiction. We're going to talk to her about that because everyone suffers. So guys, be on the lookout for that at 7:30. I checked her out. Her name is Linda. She's official. I want to make sure it wasn't no like troll trying to troll me, trying to say they know this lady and they no. So she's official. She even sent me her Facebook and I seen, that she had her aunt picture up there also. So she's official. It's no it's it's nothing suspicious. I already did the digging for you guys. All right, guys. So we're going to get into that tonight. Before I go further, I just want to give my shout outs to you wonderful people. Shout out to Miss R. Shout out to Nicole Taylor. Shout out to Mary Neves. Shout out to Mark Swepson, Tina Haggerty, Ted W. These are the wonderful stars of this month who send donations through the Amazon wish list. And if you send your donations through the PO box, I'm going there tomorrow, guys. I apologize. I'm going to the P.O. box tomorrow to pick up your donations, and we're going to have a big give back to the community. So thanks to each and every one of you, and thanks to everyone else who have been donating from day one with your time, watching these videos, commenting, giving these people support. Shout out to the whole Wisconsin family, Mary Packer, Christine, and everyone else that's out there, Bobby. You know, we are a group of compassionate people who are making a difference in the world, changing lives. And I couldn't do it by myself, so it's a team effort. I love you too, Mary. you guys, you guys are the best. So rest in peace to all our brothers and sisters who are not here anymore. But thanks to them for sharing their story, for leaving something behind that we can always look back on, something that's going to be very important for the future generation, and that's also helping researchers also too, these videos. Thanks to 200,000 subscribers. I said 200,000 supporters on Mal Out There, and we're just going to get bigger and bigger. And the bigger we get, the more impact we make. And shout out to all the recovery warriors. Shout out to Kathleen, who's doing her thing. She's striving in life. Yeah, she's striving in life, doing amazing at her job. And thanks to all the wonderful people who send things for her place, her wish list. God bless you all. She's very happy. And I'll be doing an update on her next month so you guys can see how's her place coming along. But I'm proud of her, and you guys sure are proud of her also too. And she is proud of herself. Want to give a shout out also to Lona. Lona is doing amazing. She's rising above her addiction and doing great things in life. I'll do an update on Lona soon. She's still a little bit camera shy because I told her to start her own YouTube channel. But she said, you know, she always thought that she was ugly. People made her feel like she was ugly. And because of that, fear of people judging instead of loving, the judgment held her back from starting her own YouTube channel. I told her, say, listen, worry about the people who love you. The people who don't love you, that's not your business. That's their business. Worry about those who love you. You're going to find your own community, your own tribe. You don't want everybody to like you, because if everybody like you, you're doing something wrong. So shout out to Lona. Also, shout out to Lydia. Lydia is doing amazing. I reached out to her and I told her, said, listen, let's do an update. We need more recovery stories. We need more light in this darkness. So shout out to Lydia. She got her son back. Today she was supposed to be on the live, but she said she's going to the carnival. And I was so happy. I'm like, see, I love hearing stuff like that. You're going to the carnival and you're going to be with your son and your family. That's beautiful. Love hearing that. Love hearing people living life. So shout out to everyone else shout out to all my legends out there who doing the damn thing. Don't reset that clock for nobody or nothing. All right? Because resetting that clock will make you just hate yourself. And you don't want to be in that place. Remember how far you come. Always remember how far you come. Not just how far you have to go. If you're not where you want to be right now, just remember you're not where you used to be. So just keep going, keep on digging. That's my thing. Keep on digging, and you're gonna definitely hit that goal well one day. All right, so let me see. Oh, Danny. Okay, Danny. Uh when I went out there, Danny was nowhere in sight. And the previous day, people said they haven't seen her around. So my hope is she went to the hospital, but I'll be back out there this week to check on her and look for other people who are missing and bring some more people into the light. Hopefully the family can see them. So as of now, that's my update on Danny. She she hasn't been in Kensington, but I will keep everyone posted. I'm on it. I'm on it like hot butter on baked potatoes. That's how I'm on it. I'm on it like butter on baked potatoes. Cause we don't want to see her die. All right, so guys, I think I got all my announcements out of the way. Let me look to make sure I write stuff down now because if I don't write it down, I'll forget. But thanks to everyone in the chat. Mm. Oh yeah, let me get this out the way before we go into the stuff. If you want to share your story on AML Films, please reach out to me via email. That's my email address right there. If you want to share your story, I'm always looking for people to come on the platform on Sundays to you can share your story. You can be a host. You can host your own segment. You can come up with your own topics that you want to talk about. You're going to have the floor for yourself. And this will give you an opportunity to build your own channel to, you know what I'm saying? You're on a platform that could give you an opportunity if you got a YouTube channel and you want to get eyes on your YouTube channel. This is your opportunity. I'm helping you out. If you have a topic you want to talk about, it can be mental health topic, it could be depression, it could be whatever topic you think that people can benefit from that can change somebody's life. Email me. We want to hear it. We need to work together. You know, I do the best I can. So if you have a topic you want to talk about, if you have a product, okay, if you have a product that you think we would like, if you make candles or if you have something, it got to be positive. If you come on AML platform, you got to come with positivity, good vibes. Always. It's enough negativity in this world and I don't want to associate myself at this age. I just want to be at peace. If I want to be rah rah rah, I know where to go, but I don't want that. I want peace at this stage in my life. So if you have a product you think the AML family will like, email me. You got soap you selling, you got whatever it is that you something positive, email me. We want to help. We want to get you out there, right? It's all about helping each other. What about people who are poets? Are you a poet? Do you write poems? Are you a poetic justice? We want to hear your poems about the struggle. We want to hear your poems about life. We want to hear your talent. If you have any talent that you want to let the world see, and you don't have the opportunity to go to American Idols or all these big platforms where you have to go through the ringer to get accepted, come to AML Films. If you have a talent, we want to see your talent. All right, we want to see your talent. What talent do you have? Email me if you want to get discovered, because if you have a powerful talent, we have enough people that can share your video with big people and they're going to pay attention because they're like, damn, all these people sending me this one video, I have to take a look at it. So we have the power by numbers to get you out there. So if you have a talent, and you want exposure, reach out to me, all right? Let me see what else I got. If you want to share your recovery story, reach out. You want to share your addiction story, reach out. If you need a pen pal, you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to give you advice, reach out to me. I can help you get a pen pal. Because sometimes you feel alone. Sometimes you feel like you don't have nobody, but you got the God Almighty is with you all the time. But physically, you want somebody, reach out to us and we got you, all right? If you need a pen pal, if you need to learn compassion, if you don't know what compassion is, you wasn't taught compassion in life, how to have empathy, we can teach you compassion because that's what the world need is compassion. That's the solution for the world. All this problem that you see that is happening today, if we had compassion for one another, this problem would be eliminated because we as humans with compassion, if we all had it like that, we would not let what's happening happen. What's going on in the world today, that would not be happening if we had compassion. And so many people come from broken homes. They are broken. They don't know any other way. Like we had our God here the other day, Shan, telling us about hope. People have lost hope in life. And when you lose hope, it's like you're going down a dark tunnel with no light. That's what it's like when you don't have no hope. And a lot of people have lost hope. So we have to bring all those things back to people. And the only way that will work is by society working together and not against each other. So let's get into it, guys. All right. Let's get into Lauren's story. And then we're going to take it from there. Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat right now, guys, because sometimes when I do that, I get distracted and I get lost in the sauce. And the sauce is it's like 12 feet. No, the 12. Yeah, when I get lost in the sauce, I go 12 feet. Yeah, I drown. So that's what happened when I get distracted. So let's go back. Let me see what okay. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. I have to go back. Okay, let's check out her story. All right, guys. Let's watch it together and then we'll chat.
Gave you too much, now I'm swallowed.
Kensington, a nice place to live?
Not really. It was at one time, many years ago it was, until they started bringing in the drugs.
Okay, so what is Kensington known for?
Known for drugs. Drugs and guns.
Dangerous, right?
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Is it expensive to live out here?
No, it's very cheap to live out in Kensington. It is.
Well, what are the prices for
Okay, for a house, well, I just got evicted from 2850. I was paying $750 a month. Me and my son were living there. Because he's on SSI also for ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is moving to Kensington a good idea for people who want to move here?
No, not at all. Not until they get the drugs out.
Okay, that's great, right? So that's terrorizing the neighborhood, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
So when you say Kensington is a friendly place to live, is it friendly out here?
They're friendly people, but there's a lot of mean people too out here with the guns. They want to kill one another, and they have no remorse for life at all. And it's so sad.
Yeah, right. People don't value human life these days.
They don't. They have no remorse for life whatsoever, and that's the saddest thing ever.
What does a typical day out here look like for you?
Drugs and killings.
So since you've been out here, what has been your worst experience that you have seen or that you have heard about?
Well, I've seen people overdosing and dying and people getting shot and killed. My childhood was great. I lived in Frankfurt. I went to Catholic high school, Catholic grade school, and then I went to Harding Junior High, met up with the wrong crowd, started hanging out, And then I lost my daughter from SIDS. I started drinking. And then I was drunk. I came home. My niece said, here, try this, because I was hollering at her about smoking crack in my house. And she gave it to me. Unfortunately, I took it, and then I got addicted.
Do you have any favorite childhood memories you can think of?
I do with my dad, always taking me to the Phillies game.
Oh, awesome.
They both died of cancer, my mother and my father.
Oh, man, that's so
I just buried my brother 3 months ago. And why I do it, because I keep losing people, and it makes me, like, I numb my pain with drugs, and I shouldn't do that, man.
And you're not the only one who does
Yeah.
that. It's hard. Heartache is a thing that a lot of people
Don't
use drugs
understand
for.
why, and they don't understand that.
Out here currently in Kensington, is that where you're struggling with crack?
Yes.
And how many?
You know, I was talking to a lady when I was getting my hair cut yesterday. She said they know about Kensington all the way in the Philippine Islands.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're out there because
yes.
people have never seen such a place like this before, right?
I would love to live in the islands. I would.
Oh, yeah.
I would definitely get away from it.
All right. So what grade you dropped out in?
8th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do after dropping out?
I just kept hanging around with the wrong crowd, getting in trouble, getting high. Well, not really getting high, because high started when I was drinking. When I lost my daughter, I started drinking a lot. I lost her from SIDS. And then my niece came home. I came home from the bar. My niece said, I said, what are you doing smoking crack in my house? She told me to start. She said, here, Lorraine, try this. And I did, and I got very addicted to it.
Yeah.
And then when I kept losing people, I kept doing it more and more.
So how long have you been addicted now?
35, since I was 35, I'm 58.
Okay. Have you had any clean time?
I did. I went to a rehab, and I was clean 19 months.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
I was.
What triggered you?
Back in the neighborhood.
People,
Yeah.
places, and things.
That's
right?
exactly it. And that's the main thing. You got to realize people, places, and things, man. There's a lot of triggers, I'm telling you.
And is that one of your big triggers, the environment?
The environment, yes.
Got you.
Yes, if they would bring up the environment, I think would be better.
Right. Okay. So now, out here in Kensington, how many jars of crack would you say you use every day?
A day, probably about 4.
Well,
4 to 8.
The more you get, the more you spend.
Yeah,
something like that?
yes, that's what it is. I start drinking, and then I just start smoking away, because they say once too many, 1,000 never enough. But crack, you've got to keep on doing it and doing it. It's so addictive, and it's so
is.
sad.
Right. So how much do you pay for your crack jars?
Oh my God, a day about $50. I buy extra dimes, but me, when I'm with somebody, I always give it away to them. You know what I mean? I shouldn't share drugs, but I just feel bad for them, and then they ask me for when I give it to them.
Okay.
Because I know what it is out here. You know, it's rough. It's really rough in Kensington.
So when you smoke crack, how does it make you feel?
It gets me skitsy. It gets me very paranoid. And that's why I always drink first before I smoke, because I hate being paranoid. I always think people's going to come after me, with guns and all, which they do. I don't know how people get guns so easy in this neighborhood. It's like a bubblegum machine. You put a quarter in, you get a bubblegum. You get a gun, and it's so sad. It is. I was watching the news when I was in the doctor's eggs at a UTI. 3 SWAT police got shot. A poor guy, but hey, they've served a warrant for a homicide. They shot him and killed him. And I felt bad in a way. It was like, I felt bad, but because maybe his childhood was bad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always a story.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know he didn't come out thinking he was going to, kill somebody or do what he had to do. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of trauma out
And
here
it's
in
all in
Kensington.
the neighborhood. They got to bring up the neighborhood. They do.
Yeah, right. Out here in Kensington, do you have a job?
I did have a job housekeeping. I used to work for a certified nurse's aide, cleaning old people's apartments, and I loved it. But then when I got high, I lost my job.
Right.
And I used to work for a house cleaning company where I used to clean houses. Then I went for that job housekeeping, and I lost both jobs from drugs.
So now, how do you support your habit?
I got to decide for major depression from losing my son.
Talk about your son, if you don't mind.
I miss my son, and that's why I get high so much, because every time I turn around, I'm losing somebody. I just lost my brother 3 months ago. Before that, the anniversary of my sister's death, it's going to be 2 years in November. She never went to the doctor. She was a certified nurse's aide for 16 years. We were a year and a week apart. And she died because she didn't go to the doctor. She had sugar diabetes and never went to the doctors to find it out. And then she died in her husband's arms, 700. And every time I lose somebody, I get high more and more.
Yeah. And what was the cause of your son's death?
Heroin.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So many of our brothers and sisters have lost their life to this beast.
Heroin, yes. Heroin's a big, big friggin' thing that people die every day off of.
And it's fentanyl out here.
Yes,
now.
it's not
even
heroin. It's not heroin. It's fentanyl.
Trank and all that
Yes,
stuff, right? Got everybody with these abscesses all over them.
Yes.
Well, thank God. What made you decide not to use dope?
Dope because my son died from it.
All right,
and I was
right.
always scared to die.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to die. I don't.
Where do you believe you'll go when you die?
Hopefully, I don't know. I would think God will be mad at me. But I said, he's a Ferrari, forgive me, God. If you remember when he died on the cross, he said, forgive them, Father, for they know that not what they've done. But I can't keep doing it, because if I keep doing it, then I think I'm going to go to hell. And I don't want to go there. I don't.
Right. Well, just repent. Once you repent, eventually, hopefully, you'll find the strength one day to break free from your demons.
And I'm hoping I do. I really do.
You deserve, the best. You seem like a very nice woman,
Thank you.
Yes. So since you've been out here, what has been your worst experience that you have seen or that you have heard about?
Well, I've seen people overdosing and dying and people getting shot and killed.
Traumatizing,
Yeah,
right?
it's very traumatizing.
How do you stay safe out here?
I don't. I try to stay in. Like when I have my places, I stayed in all the time.
Okay, so what's your living status right now?
Right now, I'm staying with somebody up in Andalusia, but I'm trying to get my own place again. I want to get my own place, but I don't want to live in Kensington because until they bring it back up.
Absolutely, you're absolutely right. Have you thought about the Beacon House?
I want to go to the Beacon House. I try to get in there. I want to go there. My niece is in there now.
What do you think that's stopping you from going there?
They always tell me that there's no beds.
Oh, that's horrible. And that's what people need to...
Yes, I want to
city
go there
leaders.
so bad. Or 8th and Broad, because I'm 58 years old. If I don't want to come out, I'm 58. My health's not good, and I'd rather a place to stay. A lot of shelters, they kick you out at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Beacon House and 8th and Broad, they keep you there. You don't have to go out during the daytime.
Got you. Well, what health problems are you having?
I'm having osteopenia, major depression, and high blood pressure. And that's about it.
Do you go to the hospital to get
I go to
checkups and
doctors.
all
I
that
bang at
stuff?
doctors' doors because a lot of people in my family died from cancer.
Right. What all have you lost due to your addiction?
My kid, my son, and a lot of friends that weren't doing it. A family that weren't doing it.
When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you do?
And I get high, which I shouldn't do that because I lost my brother 3 months ago, and I'm just really high. Depression makes you get high. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. You're alone by yourself. Your mind is your worst enemy,
yes,
right?
it is. Yes, it is. It
no
is.
joke out here.
Yeah.
Let's get off topic because I don't want to take up too much of your time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Yo, shout out to the Gemini. Show your girl some love.
June 2nd, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
What are some of your favorite foods?
My favorite food is Italian.
Nice.
I'm Italian. I love Italian food.
When was the last time you had some?
Actually, Italian food, probably about a week ago. I had what was it? Raviolis.
Okay, awesome.
And before that, stuffed shells.
Okay.
I love
alright.
Italian food. It's very fattening, but it's good.
Got you. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to?
You know who my favorite band is? It was Meatloaf, but he passed away from what was that? What's that disease? Yeah.
What's some peace?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite blue, sky blue.
Yo, okay. Shout out to all the blue lovers out there.
Yeah.
When you was a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
A nurse.
Oh, beautiful. You like helping people?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Awesome. What are some things you love most about yourself?
About myself, I'm a very friendly person, and I would give anybody anything. Like if I had it, if they needed something, I would give it to them.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet of you. If you could fly or be invisible, which one would you pick?
A bird. No, a butterfly. A butterfly. I love butterflies. Butterfly.
Okay, you see.
And butterfly.
And you know what's beautiful about butterfly?
It's a sign of heaven.
That too, but they can't see how beautiful they are, but we can see how beautiful they are.
Right,
and that's
right.
just like you. We can see how beautiful you are, even though you're
Thank
struggling,
you.
but we can see it. If your friends and your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
I would like to say, help me and help the people out here. Stop throwing us out to the dirt, and you got to help us.
Right. Do you have a skill or a talent?
Do I have a talent?
Yeah, or a skill, yeah.
My talent, singing. My grandmother was a singer. Every time I drink, I start singing away.
Oh, yeah.
My sister is a singer in a church.
That's
and
awesome.
she has a beautiful voice.
You want
Because my grandmother was a singer.
You got anything you want to give us a sample of?
The best. What's the best song? It's I forget the name of it, but it's about the angels. My sister sung it. I think it was when Cameron Diaz, she died in a motorcycle. I mean, not a motorcycle, a bicycle ride, but I forget the name of it. It was something about the angels.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's good. So this one would be, if you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
To get clean, get my kids clean because they're getting high too, and helping this Kensington out.
What do you think needs to be done to fix this epidemic?
I think people need to start caring about people more and giving them more housing, because a lot of people do it because they're homeless.
You hear that from the lady herself. So this one to take us home. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
My message for the world is don't judge them, stick by them, and maybe they won't be addicted no more. They'll get off it if you stick by them instead of running away from them.
Amen. AML family, I would love to tell the lovely Lorraine, thank you so much for opening up and being courageous, helping us with this documentary. When you speak up, change happen, right? When we speak
Yes,
up.
it does.
And together we are powerful.
People got to change it. People got to change it. We got to all work together, not against one another.
And we cannot sweep this under the rug because hundreds of thousands
because
of people
there's more going to people dying from it if you sweep it under the rug.
We have to save the future,
yes,
right?
Yes, you do. Save the people.
Okay. Lorraine, is there anything that you're in need of that we can help you with?
Housing.
Housing?
Housing.
Hey guys, if you know any housing for you got any housing for our girl Lorraine, hook her up, guys.
I want to get into the Beacon right now. I do the Beacon House. I do.
Okay. All right, guys. So Lorraine, I got a nice gift for you.
Thank you, honey.
So you already got some stuff.
I do.
This is a sleeping bag, love.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right.
Thank you.
So let me get the microphone for you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
No problem. You're about the kindest person I met in a long time.
And we have to stick together, right?
Yeah, we do. We have to stick instead of running from one another.
Right. Okay.
To each other.
All right. Bye, Lorraine. You be safe out here, okay, love?
Okay, guys, I hope you watched that and you was paying attention to what she was saying.
Not really. It was at one time.
I mean, yeah, I just want to have that in the background as we talk. Hey, so welcome, guys. Welcome. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Shan in the building. Yo, Shan, what's up, man? Thank you for coming through last week and dropping some knowledge on us. You're definitely welcome to come up if you have anything you want to share, any new developing details about the Sublocade shot. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sublocade shot, how things coming along with you, brother. I'm going to drop the link in a few minutes and you're more than welcome. But yeah, back to Lorraine. So you guys, some of you said in the comments she really wanted to live, and she really did want to live. When asked the question, where do you believe you'll go when you die? She said, oh my God, I don't want to die. She emphasized on that very much, and that really sent chills through my soul when she said that. Yeah, it was really chilling to hear people who are in the struggle and they don't want to die because they know you're dying in sin if you don't repent. But in God's eyes, we are all created equal. And some people, they don't want to hear that. But we as human beings, we have to show the love. We have to be there, setting an example. What she said, we have to care about each other. And you hear this often from these people who are dead. They telling us what the world needs. Dead people are telling you what the world needs. Isn't that chilling enough for the world to listen what the world needs? Stop judging, start loving, start caring. These people are telling you. And these are the people who are already in the lion's den. They're in the lion's den and they're trying to save the future generation. Why we can't listen to them because, oh, they're addicts, huh? So their voice don't matter. Their story don't matter. They're addicts. But these people right here, in my opinion, these people deserve all the love in the world. To be honest with you, because they need help. There are people who need help. And this situation cannot be swept under the rug like it's trash. I know some people look at the situation as trash, but it's not. It's a cry for help. It's people who are tangled in society web, that society made this web. These people, we didn't make this web. Society made this web, and we got tangled in this web. And some people are stuck and can't untangle themselves. Thank God for us who got saved from that web. But what happened when that spider comes and you stuck in that web and you can't move? It's gonna suck life out of you, and you're gonna die in the web. So these people are telling us what the world need and what they need as individuals, and a lot of it just go on deaf ears because the people who are supposed to be care, who got the power, they don't care. In society, a lot of the times are so brainwashed by what life's supposed to be, that grocery list of what life's supposed to be. But guess what? That life, does it really exist? Is this a fairy tale life when people don't get to choose their parents? People don't get to choose their foundation. So this is a serious situation, and a lot of people don't see how bad this is right now, but it's bad, and it's going to get I don't know what word I'm going to use, but thank God for people who are awake, because we are awake. We will not follow that crowd who say this is a choice. People want to be out there with their hands falling off. They got these humongous abscesses where flies and maggots and everything is inside, where you can even see their bones. These people who say, oh, it's a choice, they want to be out there. Thank God we're not following that group of people, guys. We're following our own path. And that's the path we need that's going to save the world. We're not ignoring this situation. We're not turning we're not letting it go unseen, which society wants us to do. Yeah, so like I said, guys, I have Linda. She's going to be coming up at 7:30 to talk about her aunt, who you're seeing right now. We're going to look through the eyes of the family member, how did her addiction affect the family. We're going to get into that tonight. So just want you guys to hang around. I'm going to drop the link. So if anyone would like to come up and be how you say those people are opening act for the main event, I'll drop the link right there. If anyone would like to come up, that's the link right there, guys. All right. Like I said, don't be shy. You can be low key, but we have to know you, because I don't want no trolls coming up here and being toxic. So if anyone would like to come up, that's the link right there. Oh yeah, Angie, my Shopify store got hacked, but I shut it down. Yeah, I shut my official store down. So my Facebook want those people who got control of it. I don't know who they are, but Facebook and sometimes these channels, these platforms, they don't really do a good job at investigating people cases, like how they just deactivated my Facebook that I had for almost 10 years that was attached to my Instagram. They both got deleted because I think somebody hacked my page because I didn't put up nothing that pertained to pornography or anything of that nature. And my page was just taken, and you got to start back over. That's why I post most of my explicit content on Patreon, because you cannot put too many explicit stuff on online, because a lot of these platforms, their guidelines, they don't want to see that. They don't want people to see what needs to be seen. So they'll suspend your channel. I had my channel suspended a couple times, and I don't want to one day have my whole channel deleted after working for so hard on a channel, then have it get deleted because you posted something that they ain't like. So that's why I post those things on Patreon, because I don't want my channel to get taken away like how some people channels got taken away. You know, that's heartbreaking when you work so hard for something and then they just take it away from you like that. It happened to me, so I learned my lesson. You live, you learn, and you grow. Yeah, I had a shop of, yeah. If you guys can recall, recently my YouTube got hacked also. Somebody just hacked my YouTube and put some type of weird video on there. I think you guys seen that video. That has nothing to do with me. So people a lot of people trying to hack my channel now. I be getting all these soliciting emails telling me how they want to work with me. People like Fiji Water, and then when I go check the heading of the email is not Fiji Water, but it's people taking people LinkedIn information, taking people LinkedIn profile information, and just copy and pasting it. Scammers. So you got to be really careful in this internet world, guys, or else you'll get taken, because scammers is out here and they looking for gullible people. Yeah, they try to take my YouTube channel. They still trying. I get all these emails all the time. Oh, we want to sponsor you. We want to do this with you. And there's a lot of the times it's people trying to hack your account. So the bigger you get, the more you're going to have to deal with stuff like that. So that's how it goes with these trolls, guys. So anybody want to come up? Anybody got anything they want to share until our special guest get here? She gets off work at 7:30. Let me see. That's the link right there, guys. You don't have to come on cam. You know, you can be a radio person now. What she said. Oh, I had no idea you had a Patreon now. Yeah, I have a Patreon because they keep giving me these notice when I post something that's graphic that the world need to see, whether it's a woman with her leg eaten up by the train. People needs to see that so it can wake them up and not want to try or even go back to that life. They need to see the truth. Why hide the truth? So they don't want us showing the truth. Sometimes you get away with it. Sometimes you get banned. And I don't want to get banned. I've lost 2 channels already to that, my hard work. So I'm very mindful now. So if you go on my Patreon, I got personal stuff too that it's not meant for YouTube. It's not meant for the world to see, because certain people, as soon as you put certain things on Facebook about them, online about them, it's gonna get taken, and other people are going to take it, and just going to keep. And then the person, they don't want that type of attention right now. They don't want that, So certain pictures of Alyssa is on my Patreon. Before she got really severely mentally ill. But she'll come back to herself, because the longer she stay off drugs, the more her brain got a chance to to heal. But right now her mental is bad. So, but we got pictures of her. You can see who she was before addiction really took control of her. And some other pictures too, and some Kensington stuff, some things that I can't show in public right now. But maybe one day it'll be more open. We'll be more accepting of things that are uncomfortable, because we have to show that. We can't show the pretty pictures all the time. We got to show reality so people can know what's going on. All right, so let me see what else I got for you guys. Okay, let's go in. Where we gonna go at? Let's take a trip on Facebook, and let's go found in Kensington. Let's go see some people who are missing. Lost in Kensington or found in Kensington. So we got the group. 1 second. I'm trying to find this group. We always go in found. Is it Lost in Kensington, guys? Oh, see, I'm lost in the sauce again. It's a group name. Hold on. I think I'm on the wrong page. That's why. You can't see what I'm doing right now. So just hang on. I'm trying to take you guys into another dimension. But before, when my guests come on, I'm going to restart my computer so nothing won't happen while she's talking. It won't just go off on me, because it does that sometimes. But, it's things are coming along to get a new one, thanks to the help of a special someone. All right, let's go. Found in Kensington. All right. So it was on my official Facebook page. So you guys should be able to see what I'm doing now. So let's go see who's missing. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, this girl right here, she's missing. I did an interview with her. I can't remember like the time frame or how many months, but I did an interview with her not too long ago. Say hi. Let me see if you guys can see. Let's turn this off. Should I make this larger? Sorry for all the clicking. I know that grinds some people gear. All right, so this lady, she said, yeah, my allergies is bad today. The pollen is ridiculous outside. So it said, hi from Danny Lane. Danny from Danny Lane. Say hi. My sister has been on and off the streets for almost 5 years. This time she is missing for 2 weeks. Hasn't called anyone or been to her house, which is not like her. We're very nervous. Has anyone seen her? Her name is Kim. Please, if you know any information, we just want to know if she's okay. And you can see they took that screenshot from my video. Let me see, when was the last time I interviewed her? AML Films. And it's very heartbreaking. It's devastating when people go home, when they complete rehab and everything, and they go home and then they relapse and go back to Kensington. That is so heartbreaking for the family. That is so heartbreaking for the family, guys. Even it's heartbreaking for me when people go to rehab and they be doing so good and they relapse and go back. And then I see them in Kensington. It's like my heart has crushed. You crushed my heart. All right, Kim. Okay. Yeah, Kimberly, I interviewed her 6 months ago, and now she's missing. So if anyone see Kim out there, if anyone do outreach in Kensington, I'll be out there this week. I'll be looking for her too. I don't know what happened to Kiki. I still haven't heard any word about Kiki because it was rumor going around that Kiki got murdered. I'll show you guys who Kiki is right now. First, let's go to Kim and Films Kim. Okay, so okay, let's go to Kiki. So if you know if Kiki is alive, please let me know, guys. Where is the video? Okay, this is Kiki. I'm gonna share it right now. 1 second, yeah. There's so many, especially the summertime is near. It's gonna be a crazy summer in Kensington. So that's Kiki right there, guys. I'm getting messages from people who know her and they asking, is she still alive? From rumors going around, she was killed by her boyfriend and bad, some other graphic details. I haven't seen her in Kensington since that interview. I asked people about her. Some people are unsure. Some people say, yeah, she was killed, but I don't have solid confirmation that it's true. So I'm not going to put nothing out there that's not, has been confirmed fully. Because people tell me, oh, this person died. Like, remember recently they posted on Facebook that Maya died. And I was like, what? That like froze me in that whole night. And I talked to her mom. Her mother was like, I don't know who started that BS, but Maya is not. Maya is in jail. I haven't heard anything from her mother. Her mother said it's Maya's story to tell and not her story. So she doesn't want to be bothered with it. If anything Maya wants us to know, she will tell it herself to us, not the mother going to tell. Maya's going to tell us because that's Maya's story and not hers. So I don't reach out to her no more asking about Maya. I just thought we was family. I'm sorry, I'm drinking. Yeah, so that's Kiki, guys. Let me see the other girl. 1 second, yeah. I had an interview. Wait, yeah, let's see. My videos. I got so many, guys. I'm almost to 1,000 videos. That's amazing. I'm almost to 1,000 videos. No wonder why I got carpal tunnel. A lot of editing. I'm just trying to show you guys Kim. So bear with me 1 second. I typed her name in, but it didn't come up. So I have to do the snail way. I gotta move like a snail. So that's her. She was a track star. She's a runner. I was trying to run the other day and I couldn't even make it that far. So that's her right there. Last interview was 6 months ago. And now her family is worried about her. So let's stop that. I just wanted to just let you guys know. Mal, have you heard from Nana? Oh no, I haven't heard from Nana. I have seen her in Kensington here and there, but I connected her with her sister. Her sister reached out to me on Instagram, said, give my number to Nana. Nana should call me. So I ran into Nana and I gave Nana her sister number. Nana said she was in contact with her sister. So there you have it. But I still see her in Kensington. I don't think Amber is long. Oh yeah, I saw that video with Amber. And it's sad seeing her in that state. It's the same. It's exactly Black Eagle. You keeping it 100. I saw that video Jones posted with Amber in that store, and I was heartbroken. I was like, it has gotten to the point like before when she went viral when she was pregnant, and when she was pregnant at the time, of a photographer took a picture of her, and that picture went viral. It shows her standing pregnant, and she was like in that same body condition. I seen that video, Black Eagle, and I'm like, oh my, I'm like, damn. Ever since her sister them reached out to me because they got my contact and they think I'm the one doing all these videos of Amber everywhere. I'm just like, I'm not the only one do videos of Amber. Other people do videos of Amber. So don't be coming at me like I the one doing all these videos of Amber. Other people do it too. So they have my number. So they call me complaining about people doing videos with Amber, and it was like thinking I'm the only one doing it. And I'm like, no, it's other. Just because Mal filmed Amber doesn't mean other people is not going to film her. I'm not the only videographer in Kensington. There's tons of people hopping on the wave. Some for the wrong reasons, some for the right reasons. So, and they know if they want to get their channel popular, who they're going to look for, Amber, because Amber has a lot of supporters. So anybody they know they want to get their channel popping, they're going to go run and grab Amber and do videos with her, and they're going to get a lot of supporters. That's just how it goes. And that's the truth. But yeah, seeing her like that, we did all we can to help her. Other people have done all they can to help Amber. At this point, I just leave it with God now, because what I can do, what you guys can do, we just gotta leave it in God's hands. But I'm not with, I'm not trying to deal with all that drama, just trying to help people. Then you gotta deal with family drama. I ain't even sign up for this. It was given to me, number one. So I don't want to even deal with that. Yeah, she was talking about, oh, she's gonna take people to court. I don't like people threatening me. When you threaten me, then that's it. Then case closed. We can talk about it. We can be cordial about it. We can talk about it because it's not like I didn't try to help your sister. I tried to help Amber. We did the best we could to help Amber. So that's the situation right now. That's why you don't see Mal trying to I see her. I'm gonna show her. I saw her in Kensington. She and CJ couple few days ago. I saw her and CJ in Kensington, and it was bad. There's no good news, guys. Now that's how she makes money, but I don't get it. Yeah, that's a side hustle for her too. But if you see somebody is looking like that, don't give that person no money. Yeah, if you see a person is looking in that state, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't give them no money at all. Because I wouldn't do it. Give her any money, saying just to give you. No, I'm good. But I see her in Kensington. If I got something, got donations, I'll give it to her. But I'm not going to be doing videos because I'm not one of those people who don't care what family say, who just going to be like, oh, it's my video. She's an adult. She can make her. You know how some people are like, oh, she's an adult. She can make her own decision. She want to do it. I understand that, but she's not in her right mind. So the family is telling you, don't do it because she's not in her right mind right now. Obviously, people have helped her so many times and she still doesn't want it. So at this point now, you just taking her, pushing her to the grave. She's already doing it herself. So why you want to add fuel to it? That's just how I just don't like drama. Like I said, at this age I am right now, I'm all about peace. If I'm trying to help you and you don't want the help, I'm going to fall back. There's plenty of people out there who need help. Plenty, tons of people who need help. So, all right. So yeah, that's her. Let's see. It's 7:06. So Linda will be here soon, guys. I'm trying to keep y'all entertained until she gets here. Because sometimes I don't be having topic to talk about. Let me see where I wanted to show you guys really quick. Okay, this one. What's this? I'm talking to myself, yeah. Okay, this is what I wanted to show y'all really quick. So let's pause that video. Let me see what y'all saying. Black Eagle, positive vibes, Zane here. Yeah, positive vibes. Mary said, thanks, Mal. Mary, thank you. I'm trying to listen and make dinner. Oh, yeah, you guys making dinner? You're making me hungry. Oh, I was just looking at this Lauren obituary. Oh, she looked like a sweetheart, a fun, loving person. And you heard what happened when she lost her son. That took her into drove her into self-medicating herself with alcohol. I mean, when she lost her daughter and her son, but she lost her daughter first. Her daughter died from SIDS, and you know, mom losing a child, how painful that is. You gotta self-medicate, alcohol or drugs, either one. From that on, self-medicating herself more and more to not fail. One day she came home from the bar and who's in her house smoking crack? Her niece. Her niece was in her house smoking crack and she was mad. Like, what are you smoking? What are you doing smoking crack in my house? What the hell? And her niece was like, here, try it. And that's just all it takes, guys. That one time, that one bad choice, that one time. Trust me, it can happen to the best of them. It even happened to me. I was almost tempted to smoke crack one time in Kensington. And it's truth. I'm telling you guys, thank God I got out of there before the devil took me. Because, guys, when you're around it all the time, blowing in your face, and you just seeing the people, I understand how you would be like, hold on, dude. You didn't just say you thought about smoking crack when you see where that road take you down. But I'm telling you, if you're in that environment all the time, what they say, if you're at the party all the time or at the barbershop, you're going to get a haircut, right? And that's facts. If you stay in Kensington, like I was living there for 2 years, and within that 2 years, I almost fell victim to that. I almost smoked crack. Thank God it didn't happen. Thank God it didn't happen. And thank God I, got this YouTube community and everything, and I educated myself, and that didn't happen to me. But it can happen to the best of them. That one time where you're frustrated or you're lonely or you're angry So many triggers, so many things that can set it off. And if you're around the wrong person, you're done. It's just like gay guys, they be trying to turn straight guys gay. Yeah, it's a similar thing. Yeah. I had a girl I was dating. We was dating, and she had a gay best friend. He was a guy. So he used to come to our house all the time, hang out with the girl, smoke trees with us and everything. He was cool. But he was like, giving me this vibe like something was suspicious, like he was filling me out. And he would be like trying to get closer to me all the time with all three of us sitting on the couch. It was like he was just trying to be like third leg, just like when we be in the bed watching TV, he like coming in the bed trying to get next to me while I'm like, hold up. The one that made me draw the line was when we went to his house this one time, and me and the girl, we all watching TV. This dude was just like trying all kinds of moves to like try to come next to me while me and the girl, we know it was some friendly thing, but he was taking on trying to like turn me out. And I ain't no fool. I was a little tipsy. Jack drunk, but Jack ain't no fool. I was tipsy, but I wasn't no fool. And she was like, we should spend the night over here. I'm like, hell to the no, I am not spending the night over here. We have to go. I don't care. We're going to call an Uber. We going home. That is a story to say it can happen to the best of them. It has happened to other guys. But crack. That's why let's go back to the crack. I'm sorry. Let's go back to the crack story. But yeah, temptation. Things that you're going through at the moment. And this lady was going through a depression of losing her son, her daughter, and she started drinking. Coming home one day into the house, down and depressed, still self-medicating herself. Her niece was like, here, take this, try this. And it was a wrap. It was a wrap. And that took her down the rabbit hole, to the point of no returning. Just from that one mistake. So it can happen to the best of them. Yeah, guys, that's a true story about that guy. He was trying to, I got families, LGBT. I support you guys. But, Mal was not trying to get flipped. You ain't gonna flip me. I was like, yo, girl, we gotta go. And I tell her that story. I'm like, yo, your dude, your best friend, the gay guy, he was trying to like come on to me. He was trying to touch me. He was trying to do things to me. And she was like playing it off like, oh, that's just how he is. He's friendly. I'm like, yo, he's just friendly. I'm like, no, that's not friendly. I know when somebody is friendly. I know when somebody wants your peanut butter. But yeah, Mal got out of that situation. With my peanut butter still. Okay, guys, so let's continue. Hope I ain't gross nobody out. I'm just trying to make you laugh. But that's a true story, though. Okay, let's go to... Yeah, so you can see her. She got the classic phone to the cordless joint. Remember back in the days, that joint was popping. You had that phone, you was like, yeah, I'm fancy. That was the phone back in the days. It was fancy. You had that phone. Cell phones have come such a long way, right? Hasn't cell phone come a long way? It has come such a long way. Cell phones. So that's Lorraine. She passed away May 11th. Beloved. Let me see, you guys can still see that. Let's see, you guys can still see that. All right. She passed away May 11th, 2023. Beloved mother of Robert, Christopher, Eric, Hilly, Oh, so she got okay. So she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children, right? She got 5 children, right? Am I help me out, guys? Does she have 5 children? They say beloved mother of Robert, Christopher. I don't know if this Robert Don. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I'm not going to chop it up. I don't know if that's one a person first and the last name, or that's two people. But it's Robert, Christopher, Eric, Hilly, and the late Brian. Is it correct, guys? Yes, 5. She got 5. Wow. And she lost 2. And she also said that her other kids are following in the footsteps that she was walking down. Mal, you did your best with Amber. Mal, you did your best with Amber. Yeah, absolutely, Jackie. I wouldn't even say me. We all did our best for Amber. We all really rooted for her when we saw her out there. We did all we can for the girl. We even got her into a rehab, did everything but she was not ready, and that's the sad part. When a person is not ready, no matter what you do, and then, and it's sad because you think you have done your best, but your best wasn't good enough. I think we did our best, but our best wasn't good enough. And so she went off to find other people she could get with. And they did their best too, to no avail. So what can we do? And when you see that video of her now, it's sad because it's like people turning their back on her. And what Lorraine said was not to give up on people, to stick with people, and to put you in a tough situation. Hey Mal, all the best to you and the fam. Hey Sergio in the house. How you doing, buddy? So let's go back to Founding Kensington, guys. I apologize. I took y'all off track. I took y'all from the B line and took y'all on the Z line. The Z line was the story with the guy. That was the Z line, but y'all back on the A line now. The AML line. Okay, here we go. This train is moving steady. All right. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's one. I'll be on the lookout for her this week, Kim. Praying you all right. Okay, this is all recent. Let's go to recent. This was posted 12 hours ago. Let's see what it's about. Oh, yeah. Okay, missing person, Christy Trio. Some of you guys got some hard last name. Age 56, hair blonde, eyes blue, height 5'8", weight 130 pounds. Sometimes I read like that, guys, because I have to take my time looking at the screen. So Christy was last seen on April 25th, 2023, leaving her. Let me be looking at the comments because I'm sure you guys are saying some important things, and I'm not ignoring you guys at all, guys. I apologize. I'm sure you guys are saying something. All right, that was myself putting my cell phone on, look at the comments. So if you want to say anything to me now, guys, you can say. I'm looking at the comments on my phone while I'm multitasking. All right, I'm multitasking now. All right, so yeah, Christy is missing, y'all. If you see this lovely lady out there, that's her car. Her family and friends are still desperately looking for her safe return. Please share. I'll let you guys read the description. Mal, thank you for all you do. Oh, Heidi, thank you. Thank you for going along with me on this journey, on this mission. Thank you for helping to make a difference in this world, because we need as many people as we can to keep on going on this building this path of making the world a better place for the future generation. That's why I do it, for the future generation. It has been leaders before us who made the world a better place for us, so we have to be leaders and make the world a better place for the next generation. And if I have to, by any means necessary, now Mal is all about action. I'm all about action now. I'm starting to get tired talking. I feel like I talk too much. And I don't want to be talking too much, because sometimes when I talk too much, I say things that make people mad. But that's when you're a leader, you're going to piss off a lot of people. And I'm a leader. I cannot sit down and watch people just die and turn a blind eye. No, I'm going to film it. I'm going to show it and show how bad it is, so that way the world can take notice and do something about it, instead of turning a blind eye or saying, oh, why are you filming it? Don't show it. If we don't show it, how will people know what's going on? How will people see it? It all depends on how you do it and who you are. It's not a pretty picture. Addiction will never be a pretty picture. It's always going to be a horror, always going to be a nightmare, because that's what drugs is. So don't expect to see a pretty picture in addiction. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to take on this mission and run with the torch and show people what needs to be focused on. And I'm going to keep on doing it until my last breath. I'm going to keep on fighting for our brothers and sisters to let the world know that they are human beings. They have friends and family who love them. Yes, they made bad choices, but yes, they need help. They need more loving and less judging. And those who keep on saying, oh, it's a choice, it's a choice. Yes, it's a choice. It's just like people who try to commit suicide, but was unsuccessful at killing themselves. So if you walk in on a suicide attempt saying, are you going to just leave the person there and say, oh, it was their choice, and you're not going to try to help them or try to call the ambulance? That's like the same thing with addiction, just a different version. These people are slowly committing suicide by shooting themselves up and doing other things that are slowly committing suicide. Yes, it's their choice, but you're not going to try to help them, show them the right way. You're just going to turn a blind eye and not do anything about it, while people are dying by the hundreds of thousands. And now they're going after the kids, because studies show that from 12 years old, they start using drugs. That's the age a lot of them are starting from, at 12 years old, start experimenting with drugs at that age. And then it escalates. It gets too big and they lose control. So now we fighting for the kids, because that's what these dealers wants to go after, the kids. And then you hear it in the music that's out there. When you listen to these music now, the lyrics is, oh, I'm popping perk, pop a perk. I go create all kinds of like demonic stuff that are in the music now. When I listen to these music now, all I hear is, oh, pop a perk, or do this with a drug, or this drug got me in this drug. It's like they idolizing addiction in a way they want people to become, these kids to become addicted. And that's the same path I fell into, the music path, because I was trying to be a musician. And I was like, okay, that's the package. That's what comes with the rap scene. You got to do drugs, you got to pop pills for you to get that, for you to be out of yourself, to make the music that people gonna be dancing to. And a lot of these hits, people do these hits, perform these hits, sometimes they are under the influence of drugs. So these demonic music we're listening to. And now they're going after our kids with these demonic music. I used to love rap music. I used to want to be a rapper, but now when I listen to the lyrics, it's like nothing but killing, It basically a murder scene being rap, a murder scene being rap. Kids are talking about they're gonna kill their mom, they're gonna kill their dad. People are sacrificing, musicians are sacrificing their own family just to become viral. They killing their own mom and stuff because their records is not selling, so they want to go viral, so they feel like they gotta make the news. So it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. The rap game, the music scene is not like what it used to be now. It's strictly demonic. It's about kids killing each other. Oh, that's my op right there. Oh, that's my op. The young generation is scary. This 2023 new era generation is scary. Like, it was scary back then, but now it's just like these kids don't have no fear anymore. They have no fear. Absolutely. Spiritual warfare, Mark. Absolutely. They're going after the kids. And that's sad. Okay, guys, our special guest is in the house, guys. All right. Mal is going to start running his choppers. We're going to get right to it. Hold on, love. Let me take this off the screen. Hey, how you doing, Linda?
How you doing?
Oh, thank you so much for showing up, by the way. I really appreciate you doing that.
I appreciate you too. Thank you.
Yeah, so you just getting off work, you said?
Yeah, yep.
Welcome to the AML family.
Thank you.
Yeah, we just watched the video of your aunt, and we just want you to just paint a picture of her from your perspective to us, if you can.
So basically her whole life, well, I'm 36, so from what I remember, she's always been on drugs since I remember. But she was always, no matter what, she was still like fun and loving, and she would give you the shirt off her back, literally. I remember when I was younger, it didn't start with just alcohol and crack. When I was younger, I remember I would walk into her house, not a lot because I didn't go over there a lot, but when I did, I would smell something, and I used to be like, what is that smell? And it was Tywall. That's what she started with. I don't know what that is because I don't really know much about it, but that's what she started with. And then the crack got introduced to her. But she was a beautiful person, no matter what she was on. She could say hurtful things when she was high, and that would cause her family to not want to talk to her anymore and take a break from her. And this last time that my mom was actually helping her. She was living with my mom, and my mom has I think 12 years sober. So when my aunt would come there and she would want to be in and out, my mom wasn't having that. So she left my mom's and she started getting high again. And there was really nothing that we could do to help her after that. But like everybody, I mean, I think everybody's seen her interview. She was still, no matter what, she was living on the streets when you did her interview. She was still so happy and laughing and smiling. She was just, she was a beautiful person. She really was. And it's definitely a loss.
Absolutely. And hurt every time I have to do a rest in peace videos because it's just like it's happening so often now. And it was like, whoa.
It's terrible. It's terrible. And it's so hard to get away from it when that's all you know your whole life. So as sad as we are for her to not be here, she's honestly in a better place because most of her life was a struggle. So mental health, not even just drugs, mental health wise too. So it's like she really never had a chance. And a lot of people don't, they look at the people down in Kensington and they're like disgusted by it, but they don't understand addiction. And a lot of people don't understand that it's a disease. You say that to some people and they're like, no, they'll argue with you about that. I believe it is 100% a disease. And a lot of people don't understand that. But my Aunt Lorraine, she was definitely different. She definitely was. And the video that you did with her, even though she was, out there,
Hmm.
it's still, I'm glad we could look at it
Yeah.
still.
Like you said, even though she was at her worst, but she had a great soul.
Yeah, she
I
did.
felt that. I felt
She
that from
did.
her. She was like one of the person who I really genuinely, felt something towards because she was so sweet. You don't really find sweet people out there like that, but they out there. But she was one of those gems, and I
Yeah,
was,
she definitely was. If she had $1 and you needed it and you were in the same situation she was, she would give it to you. She would just give it to you without any question. She would just give you anything. When she was sober and she would get her social security check, she would go to the store. She went with me and my daughters, and whatever they wanted, whatever you want. And I'm like, no, girls, that's because it's not a lot of money. So, but that's what she wanted to do. It made her happy. She loved being around kids. She really was, like you said, a beautiful soul.
yeah. Through that whole interview, she told me, she was like, I haven't met somebody so nice down here in so long time, and you just the
Yeah,
nicest
because
person that I
everybody's
ever
mean.
met.
Yep, everybody's mean, and everybody looks down on people down there, and it ain't right. So I think, like I said, my mom's in recovery too, and I think we're gonna get together and get some care packages together, like in her name, and go down
Oh,
there and hand them out and stuff like that. Because she would definitely want us to do that.
yeah. Oh, that's love. That's a beautiful
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Hey, AML family, we got the niece. You guys have any questions you want to ask her while she's here? She's just getting off work. We don't want to take up too much of her time. So, any questions that they have for you, I'll put it on the screen. Okay,
Oh
Linda?
yeah, I was about to say because I can't see them.
Yeah, I got you. So, Angie said, awesome.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
how about her other children? Don't she have?
She does. She does. She has living Eric, like you said, you seen on the obituary, Eric, Chris,
Mhm.
Haley, and Robert. Um, Not gonna lie, they are like she said in her video,
Mhm.
they're on drugs too.
Mm.
So I'm hoping that her dying is gonna be a wake up call, but it's not because it's addiction and it's hard. So yeah, I like the name of that, Lorraine's Love Packages. That's nice.
Mhm.
Yep. I like that a lot. But we're gonna have a memorial for her June 3rd at a park by my house, and they'll be there. They'll still be around and come and stuff like that. I'm just hoping that they could get clean too.
Right. We
They're all
pray.
they're all beautiful souls.
You have Diane wants to know how did she pass. If you want to talk about it,
I'm
that's
not gonna
fine. If
lie,
you don't,
she OD'd.
okay.
She
The
did
truth.
OD, and that wasn't her drug of choice. So we're wondering if
Hmm.
she killed herself or if she was just up for so many days and trying to come down.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
we're not
because
sure.
right, because in her video she said she ain't mess with that stuff. So
No,
she
she
was.
really didn't. She didn't. So she was more of a up. You seen her in person. She's
Mm-hmm.
very energetic.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not
Absolutely.
really a down type of person. So that's why we don't believe that I do think it was suicide, honestly. But I don't
Mm.
want to say that because I don't know.
Right. And she was afraid to die in the video. She made a point like, I don't want to die because I don't want to go this way. And I just
Yeah,
said, so
she asked God for
suicide.
forgiveness, but she's in heaven. She's definitely
Amen
in
to
heaven.
that. Amen to that. Let me
She
see
definitely.
what Hell Under the L said. AML family, I'm in recovery. I asked last week for help during the live, but was unable to get any help. I'm living in my car. Just want to get a good sleep and a shower. Can anyone help me with a room? I think I know who this person is, but we'll get back to you. Right now, we're focusing on Lorraine. All right, under the L. So just relax for a little bit. Right now, we got this to handle. Yeah. So, how has that affected your life? Has it affected your life in any way? Her passing. What have you learned from it? Would you say?
Um, I mean, this ain't the first overdose. So they all affect all of us, the whole family. because
hmm
she ain't the first, and it's sad to say, but will she be the last? We hope so, but it's always a question every day because there's other people in our family that get high that have been
Mm.
I even think you did a video with one of our cousins too, Brooke Durst.
Brooke, yeah, I know Brooke. Yeah, she's
So
out.
her
Mm,
sister's out there, Mindy. I don't know if you ever did one with Mindy, but she's out there too. And so it's
mm,
honestly, we try. I'm saying we because it's our family, our whole
hmm
family. But I try to. I can't let it affect me as much as it used to because
hmm
I have a family, and it's
mm.
sad even for my kids. Like they don't know what people are passing away from, but they're seeing it. And when they get older, they'll realize like, oh wow, it's always drugs. Most of the time, it's always drugs.
Mm. So
So
is there anything you would like recommend to other families out there who are, struggling with being angry or heartbroken due to the devastating loss of their loved one due to drugs? Is there any?
um, honestly, I wish I could say something to make somebody feel better, but there's really nothing that you can say.
Mm,
It's devastating no matter what. It's horrible. I mean, hopefully I know that there's support groups for people
mhm,
that are grieving and stuff like that. So if that helps to talk about it,
mm.
I could say to definitely do that. But the way we get through it is just to keep their memory alive. That's it. That's all we could do.
Right, never forgotten.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We keep their memory alive, and that's how we'll continue to grieve.
Angie said she could have got a hot bag. I know someone that wanted coke and it was laced with fentanyl, and
I
that's
hear
was
that too all the time. I hear that they're putting that in there too, but I don't know.
yeah, you know.
You never know now. She could have
Hmm
smoked, and it's just it's terrible what they're doing. It's terrible. You think you're getting one thing, and that's not what you're getting. You're getting something.
And there's so many people who are in your shoes, so many, relatives. What advice would you give to people who love an addict? You know,
Just keep loving them. Don't give up on them. You can't give up on them because, like you heard in the video, my aunt saying just not to give up. We didn't give
hmm
up on her, but she had a way to just she would say so hurtful things sometimes, and we would be like, "That's enough. We just got to take a break. We got to take a break." But then you take a break, and then the next thing you know, they're gone. So
so how was it like dealing with that throughout the years with her, seeing, the good and the bad with her
it was
struggling?
it was it was it was it was definitely a struggle. I mean, because it took me a long time to finally say enough is enough,
Hmm
and I can't keep doing this to myself because it would be a back and forth type of thing. For years, it was a back and forth, or we're going down to Kensington and trying to tell her like, come on, go to rehab, you could do it. It could be done, but it's so hard. It's so hard. Like I don't even know. I don't know. One time somebody explained like addiction as imagine if you're sitting down and somebody's trying to talk to you and you haven't had a drink of water in days and somebody comes and puts a drink of water next to you but you're not supposed to have it
hmm Mm.
and they're talking to you and you want it so bad, you want that water so bad and you need it so you take it.
Mm. Right,
it's
absolutely.
it's
Do you
just
you work in the health field? You look like a
I,
nurse.
I did no, I'm not a nurse. But I do work for a nonprofit organization. So I do deal with women that are human trafficked and on drugs. So
Mm.
definitely it's an everyday it's always on my mind.
Wow, you're making a huge difference out there.
And
Uh,
my mom also works in that field. She's written a book about it. She was involved with human trafficking. She's
Wow.
now, like I said, got 12 years clean. And it could be done for people
Mm-hmm.
that are on drugs. You definitely could. My mom was in the streets on drugs, bad for years. and she owns her own house now. She has a really, really good job, a really good position. So you can get clean and you can do it. It's just so hard. And I know it's hard because I see it every
Especially
day.
right, especially to stay off it permanently.
Yeah, to stay off of it. That's a struggle that you're gonna do. You deal with that every day because you have a disease,
Hmm.
whether it's a chemical imbalance or you had some type of trauma in your life or whatever it is. At the end of the day, addiction is a disease.
Absolutely, it definitely affects the brain.
Yes,
Are
yes.
there any resources you know of that you can share with us on anything?
Um, I without saying too much about my job because it's a wonderful program, but I'm not really allowed to. It's got to be like recommended.
Hmm.
It's a safe house, so um, but I don't know if people are familiar with Dawn's Court.
No, I never heard of it. What
A
is
lot of women are referred there
Dawn's
from
Dawn's Court?
ketos and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And my place it's not a shelter or anything like that. So you have to be evaluated to go there. I guess my mom is on here and I don't want to say too much, but she's on here. Her name's Anne Marie.
Oh yeah.
So mom, if it's okay, like, can you let him know so we could talk about it? We work together, so
Yeah, because we just looking for solution and help
yeah,
for
yeah,
people
yeah,
who
yeah,
out
yeah.
there who need it.
I can't see the chat, but I know she's on here.
Oh yeah, let me see. What you said her name was?
Anne Marie.
Anne Marie. Okay, let's see. That's her right there.
Yeah.
I do outreach.
Outreach. Yep,
Okay,
that's
all
her.
right. Welcome, Anne Marie. God bless you. We all on this mission together. So she's waiting for you. Go ahead if she can talk about the mission that that needs to be heard. We can't keep.
Yeah, she would definitely know what I it's not that I don't know what to say, it's just I don't know how to say it. So I don't want to say the
Right.
wrong thing.
Okay, we waiting. Okay, she said Anne Marie, and okay, I'm waiting for her to text back. All right, so yeah, you guys can ask Linda any question. Okay, let's see what she said. She said inbox him my number. Okay, so she'll talk offline. So
Yeah, she would get on the live too, but I don't know how that works for you.
I
I
could
don't
just
know.
drop the link. I could just drop the link and she just click this
Yeah,
link
get on
right
the
here. If she
live.
want to get on the live, this the link right here. There you gonna see it there. Okay, that's the link right there. It's coming up right now. That's the link right there, dear. You can just click on that link and it will bring you right up on the platform and you'll be able to talk. You can be off camera or on camera. It's up to you. But yeah, you can just hit that. If that is what you want to do, come up. She said, thank you, inbox him my number. So I don't think
She don't know how to work computers.
Oh, it's all right. But yeah, I'll definitely inbox my number. So guys, you guys have anything any other questions you guys want to ask her? Speak now. Oh, there she goes. She did it.
Did it? Okay.
Now I
Hey.
slicked you, didn't I?
Woo-hoo. We got the train going now. How you doing, dear? Thanks for
Hi,
coming
how
out.
are you?
Thank God for life.
Thank God for life is right. And just
Mom, you're breaking up.
Yeah.
I'm outside. Hold on. Can you hear me
Right.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can
stay
hear
still.
you.
All right. So I got 14 years clean.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
I said 12.
Thank you. It's a lot of hard work.
Absolutely.
Can they hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We listening. We listening to those jewels you
Okay.
about to drop.
So it's a lot of hard work. Addiction sucks, right?
Mhm.
But we're here to try to help. I can't talk a lot about my job. It is a safe house for women that have been involved in human trafficking and sexual exploitation, which a lot of sexual exploitation goes on down in Kensington.
Mm.
And I don't blame nobody for it. I just wish I could do more to help. I do a lot of outreach down there. And Lorraine is missed very much.
Mhm. Amen to that. She is, and she will never be forgotten. And anyone else, their story will not go in vain.
No. And Linda, you know, Linda, you did a great job, even though you were scared to death to get on here.
Yeah, I was.
Anxiety is no joke. Some of us, I'm dealing with it. So you guys are
But
warriors. You are warriors, all right?
just a
That's
little
all we
bit
need.
about where we come from. You know, my whole life, including Linda, we come from drugs. My whole life has been around drugs, centered in drugs. I've lost every single brothers and sister from drug overdoses. I've lost my nieces, my nephews from drug overdoses. I have one brother left that is still alive, but the rest have died all from drug overdoses. So you can imagine what drugs have done to our lives.
Hmm.
Yeah, devastating heartbreaks,
Mhm.
heartaches and everything. And it never ends. You just learn to live with it. Sad part.
Exactly. I know when I was in the streets, for 14 years and I smoked crack every day, 7 days a week. Um, and I remember somebody saying to me, "Are you tired?" And I didn't know what tired meant. I didn't know what tired felt like until the day I finally got tired. And I went to jail and I spent time in jail. And somebody reached out their hand to me and said, "Do you want us to help you?" And I finally took a hold of that person's hand. And I have not looked back since. And I've been clean for 14 years now.
Wow, that just sent chills down my soul, dear.
Everybody's
Hearing
saying
that, that's amazing.
congratulations in the
Yeah,
chat, Mom.
that's a woo-hoo right there. That you a legend. God
Uh,
bless you. That gives so many other people hope.
and that's
She wrote a
exactly
book too. She wrote a book too. Don't leave
Oh
that out.
yeah. Hey, listen, we want to know about this book. Tell us about this book.
the book is called A Shield Against the Monster, and
Wow.
it's about human trafficking and sexual exploitation. And it has my story in there, and it has a couple other people's stories in there. And you can get it on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. But I live to try to help somebody else,
That's the goal.
you know. And I do come down in Kensington. I go to Prevention Point a lot, and I give donations out down there. As a matter of fact, I'll be down there probably this week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, dropping off more donations.
Amen. God bless you.
A friend of mine, I'm in Narcotics Anonymous, so a friend of mine, a couple of winters ago, we went out and we took blankets and hand warmers, hats and scarves and gloves. You know, I just need to go down there and help them because I don't forget where I came from.
God bless you.
Yep.
Say it louder. You don't forget where you come from. You survived this to save other souls.
And they can, you know, I just lost a brother 3 years ago. He just came up on an anniversary. They found him like they found Lorraine. And he's like, I come from a pretty large family, but he was my homie. Like,
Right.
I tried to help him. And I remember the last time I talked to him, I said to him, "Please let me try to help you." And he looked at me in the eyes and he said, "You can't help me. You can't help me." And he was being honest with me.
Right.
Like, he was so far into it that the disease of addiction had wrapped itself around him. And they found him a couple of days later on the sidewalk from a drug overdose. And I had to pull the plug on him.
Is that the same way they found Lorraine?
They found her the same way, but in a house.
In a house.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's house, Frankfurt and Somerset, whoever that is.
And from what we know, they said she was sleeping, but the doctor said she was without oxygen for 12 hours.
What?
So she was laying there dying and they thought she was sleeping.
Oh my God.
And yeah.
But let me tell you, when you're in a house like that, no, you don't nobody care if you're sleeping, you're alive, you're awake, you're dead, or what. They just are trying to find the next high. They don't care. Because they're so far into their addiction and trying to get that next one. They don't care if they have to walk over your body.
That's facts. People act like they're shocked when they hear that, but that's what addiction does. It makes you do things you would not do normally. It turns
Exactly.
you into a completely different person.
Exactly. Listen, like I said, I grew up around drugs. My mom was an alcoholic for me until I was like 14 years old. My dad was an alcoholic. He died of alcoholism, but I grew up with my older brothers, my sister. They all did drugs, and I swore that wasn't going to be me. But don't never say never, because I wound it up in them streets of Kensington Avenue for 14 years of my life.
Yep. Happened to the
I
best
lived
of
in
us.
abandoned houses. I've eaten out of trash cans. And I know my daughter's on here, and I tell her all the time, I'm not embarrassed to tell how I lived out there, because that's where the addiction took me.
Mm-hmm.
I left my daughter Linda when she was 14 years old because crack. Somebody said, "Here, try this." And when I tried it, I fell in love with it. And that's where I wound it up at Kensington Avenue.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that with us. And we don't look at you any other way than a person who don't live in that building no more. You move.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
Yep.
God bless you. And your
God bless
story is
you.
everybody wants to. We're gonna get you. We're gonna go on Amazon. Everyone asking about your book. We're definitely gonna check. Support you.
Yep.
That's what we're all about. Because we got to stick together in this community and other communities and that are making a difference and keep with this mission, trying to make the
Look,
world a better place.
if there's anything I could do for you to help you down there when you're filming or whatever, Linda, inbox my phone number. I'm there.
Oh, God bless you, dear. I'm looking for a team player. So I would definitely reach out to you because we have to come together and fight because
That's right.
the leaders who are in power, they're not doing enough because
No,
all
they're
the
not
money,
doing nothing.
right? All the money
You
that
see down on Kensington Avenue, the cops watch them stick needles in their arms. You know
right.
what I'm saying? They stand there. They don't do nothing because it's just a hellhole. Like I used to carry around a black compensation book when I was on drugs out there. And I used to sit in Harrogate Park on Tioga Street and I used to write in it. And like I called it the black hole. And that's exactly what it is. I tried to climb up out of that black hole, but every time I got to the top and I could see the light, I fell back in deeper. And that's exactly what's happening to everybody down there.
So when you go down there, how do you feel when you go back?
I feel sad, but it keeps it in the forefront for me that I don't ever want to live my life like that again. And if I can help that next one, I'm there. Like I've reached out to a lot of women that I was in addiction with, and I've helped them and I got them in rehab, and I've been there for them.
Amen.
Lorraine, I allowed Lorraine. I have twin daughters that are 17 years old that never seen me high. And I brought Lorraine in here to my home a few months ago. And I told her you could live here. Like I rented her out my basement and I wanted her to go to rehab or at least IOP. And she started to, listen to me. And then she went out one day and that was it. And she came back here high and I couldn't have her in here like that. So I told her she would have to find somewhere else to live. Did it break my heart? Of course it broke my heart. I don't want to see her out on the street, but I couldn't have her in my home either.
Yeah, it's sad. It's definitely tough. It's definitely a tough decision.
Definitely is. Yep.
Yeah, guys, you have anything you want to say to the lovely? And because she's an amazing person. But we're all so very proud of you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we love hearing stories of people that have made it out because so many, like I said, going into my messages, sometimes I don't like to go there because it's a sad place because there's always somebody dying. It's always bad news. And after a while, you be like, damn.
That's exactly right. Exactly right. When I got clean, I moved into this house where I work now, and it was ran by Catholic nuns. And I never dreamed in a million years that I would be living with some nuns.
Look at that.
but it was the
Happened.
best thing that could have ever had happened to me.
Yep. It's all about you.
So mom, not to cut you off, but without saying the name of our job, what can you say to people that are looking for somewhere to go to get help?
I told you I could talk to him
Okay.
offline.
Okay.
All
Well, I'm
right.
not saying you
Cool.
got to say that, but
Yeah, she wants you to give us a little bit
there's like
more.
1-800 numbers and stuff like that.
Well, you got the human trafficking hotline.
Yeah.
So many people are missing in Kensington. So many women are missing. We don't know where they are, and it's heartbreaking because sometimes they look unrecognizable. You don't even know if that's the
Yeah.
same person. It's just like, and the government is not doing enough. They just sitting back and just watching people
Waiting
just
for them all
die
to
every
waiting for
day.
them to die.
And like you said, people are not, they sleeping on the floor. Sometimes I think they sleep, but now I'm gonna check everyone that I see
Yeah.
act like they sleep because you said they can be dead.
Yep.
We just walking by our not paying this attention, and that's human being laying down on the floor like that.
Mhm.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, something got to change.
They want to know the name of your book again.
A
Mhm.
shield against the monster.
Yeah, I'll go on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description for you in the community so you guys can check it out. And I'll share it on all our platform because we have to get the word out. We have to support each other because they're not going to do it.
And it's not, I just want to say, like, with the sexual exploitation, it's not just women, it's the men down there too. They're
Mhm.
it's like, how it's drugs in one hand, sex in the other hand. It's all
Mhm.
going on down there.
Yeah, that comes with it, sex and drugs.
Yep.
So you guys have a Cash App. We'll love to help out any way we can for show our support to Lorraine. You
Well, I
guys
think
have a
We're
Cash App
having a
or
memorial
GoFundMe?
for her. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go
all
ahead.
right.
Go ahead. I'm all cutting you
No,
off.
you
Go
good.
ahead.
You good. No, I'm just trying to we're trying to help you guys with whatever you guys need. If you got a wish list or you have a GoFundMe or anything,
we don't
we'll
have a
help.
we don't have a GoFundMe, but I know my daughter Lorraine loves butterflies. So Linda found where she can get some butterflies. I don't know how much she needs for
Yeah.
that, but everything else is handled. We got her cremated. She's cremated already. And we're going to have the memorial in Wissonoman Park, June 3rd at 2 p.m.
Oh, that's sweet.
But that's not all paid for. The cremation and all that was handled. That's why when we were talking earlier about
Yeah.
putting the Cash App, because I didn't do a GoFundMe because they take part of your money.
Mhm.
I don't know if people are familiar with that or not, but they do.
It's just that
And
a lot of people don't have Cash App. So with your
I
chance to
know
GoFundMe, you got so many or PayPal. Is Cash App is the only thing you have? Any
that's
other?
all I have. But I mean, I could I could do a GoFundMe.
Yeah, you
Um,
should. What do you guys think? She should do a GoFundMe, guys. What do you think? I think
but because
right.
it's just we want. I don't know if you remember in her video too. That is a part of the memorial. We want to release live butterflies for her.
Oh yeah, she loves
She loved
butterflies,
butterflies.
right? That would be
So
awesome.
yeah, so we definitely want to do that, and we just want to make it special for her because honestly, her whole life it really wasn't a good life. So we feel at least we could give her a beautiful send off.
Yeah, you should do a GoFundMe for $1,000
Okay.
and I'll share it all around. We'll make sure we get our girl Lorraine all the butterflies in the world because she
Thank you. Thank
deserved
you.
it. She was the best butterfly I ever seen, even though she
Thank
didn't
you. I
see it, but I
appreciate
saw
it.
her beauty.
Yep, I
So
appreciate it.
God bless
I'll
her.
do that tonight actually when I get settled
Yeah,
and everything. And
awesome,
as soon as I do it, I'll send you the link and
awesome.
stuff like that. I really appreciate it too.
Yeah,
'Cause I know I
we
wrote you a
Yes.
while ago. I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna see it, but
I would just want
I
to make sure
appreciate it.
everything was official, it was real because this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
this is
I
heart
know.
touch. Is people be playing lines saying other people are dead and they really not, and you don't play with
Exactly.
stuff like that, So
Right. No,
thank
I
you
understand.
for showing up, and thank you
Somebody's
too.
asking how they can help with the butterflies. They're on a website. I was just gonna order them when I got enough money to get them. They're not cheap. You would think
What?
butterflies are cheap, and they
Yeah.
are not.
Say your Cash App too. So we'll do the Cash App and the GoFundMe. So say your Cash App, and those who have Cash App can help you with Cash App. To show their support
Um,
for Lorraine.
the Cash App is just my name. It's the money sign and then Linda Durst. So Linda and then Durst.
Hold on. LINDADU what?
Linda and then Durst.
So DURST, right?
Yes.
Okay, Linda. Okay, look. All right, I dropped it in the comment. Look at it and see if that's it right there.
Linda Durst. Yep, that's it.
So, guys, that's the Cash App. Let's show our support for our girl Lorraine, because you saw that video how of a energetic and beautiful person she was inside,
Yes, she
and
was.
how it's just that addiction still some of the most beautiful souls, and that's
Yes, it does.
facts. And we have lost
And if
so
you
many
want
beautiful souls.
on June 3rd when we do her memorial, if you want us
Okay.
to go live that day, we could do that
Yeah,
too.
of
Whatever you
course.
want to do, let us know. We'll definitely
Yeah.
do it, and we appreciate all the support. We really
Oh,
do.
And
okay.
Linda, send him my number.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
send it to him.
Awesome. So AML family, we don't want to take too much. We have kept them long enough. You guys have anything y'all want to say to
I
them
just
while
want to
they're
say,
here?
I just
Yeah,
want to
go
say
ahead.
thank you
Yes.
for what you do. Thank you for
Oh, thank
for
you.
helping families find their children. Thank you for putting it out there so the world can see it, and
Mhm.
maybe we can get some real help.
Absolutely. Yep. And I
And
couldn't do it without you all. Go ahead, love.
sometimes just seeing your family member come up, because
Mhm.
when my Aunt Lorraine did it, we didn't know nothing about it. We was just scrolling on YouTube one day, like, whoa, what's that? And we didn't
Wow.
see her. So
Mm.
sometimes for people, they don't see their loved ones in months and months and months. So for you to do that and them to just come across it,
Right.
it does a lot to let them know that they're still alive, even if they're not doing good.
Okay. Catherine said, Linda, I just sent $100 to Mal for the butterflies if we don't
Oh,
have
thank
Cash
you,
App.
thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll have to send you that $100
Oh, if you have Cash
tomorrow,
App,
right? Cash App.
okay.
I'll send a Cash App. Yeah, because that's what you have, Cash App, right?
Yeah, I have Cash App for now, and then like I
Yeah,
said, I'll make the GoFundMe too.
yeah. Do the GoFundMe, because that's going to be better for me. Because when they send money through YouTube, you don't get that money for like a month
Okay.
sometimes, So I'll definitely get that out to you, though. All right. But yeah,
All
do
right.
the GoFundMe, and then we're gonna take it from there.
All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you so much.
Do you guys have any message you want to send out there to the world?
Just
Just
want to
love
say,
each other. Love each other.
and
And don't look down on people that aren't doing as good as you, because trust me, it could be you too.
and addiction is real.
It is real.
Absolutely.
And they're still human. They're still human.
Yeah, no doubt, Catherine. We're going to get the mission done
I'm gonna
by
make a
any means
GoFundMe right now,
necessary.
and I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, definitely. All right, thanks. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
up. We appreciate everything, you guys. Stay strong out there and keep being a light in this dark world. All right, we in this together.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much.
All right, take care, y'all.
Bye
Have a
bye.
blessed week. Okay, guys. Well, thank you to Linda and her mom for coming up. That is amazing, guys, right? Congratulations to her on 14 years free from the black hole of Kensington. That is like beautiful when people turn their life around and they also help our other brothers and sisters. They just don't do it for themselves, but they give back, and we have to give back. You got saved so you can help save other people. You didn't get saved for you to just keep that to yourself and keep living your life and forget about the rest. No, that's not why you got saved. A lot of us who survive suicide and survive near-death experience, your mission is to make other people aware of what you went through. That's why you're alive. That's what I believe. So we about to wrap up, guys. I just gonna play this video of our girl Lorraine so you guys can see the light that she was even in her addiction. Oh,
I just got evicted from 2850. I was paying $750
so let's
a
go.
month.
Let's go to my favorite part. You guys can see she's a sweetheart. Oh, I don't press the wrong button.
So I try to get in there. I want to go there. My niece is in there now.
What do you think that's stopping you from going in?
They always tell me that there's no beds.
Oh, that's horrible. And that's what people need to.
Yes, I want to
city
go there
leaders-
so bad. Or 8th and Broad, because I'm 58 years old. If I don't want to come out, I'm 58. My health's not good, and I'd rather a place to stay. A lot of shelters, they kick you out at 5 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? Beacon House and 8th and Broad, they keep you there. You don't have to go out during the daytime.
Got you. Well, what health problems are you having?
I'm having osteopenia, major depression, and high blood pressure. And that's about it.
Do you go to the hospital to get
I go to
checkups and
doctors.
all
I
that
bang at
stuff?
doctors' doors because a lot of people in my family died from cancer.
Right. What all have you lost due to your addiction?
My kid, my son, and a lot of friends that weren't doing it. A family that weren't doing it.
When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you do?
I go out and I get high, which I shouldn't do that because I lost my brother 3 months ago and I'm just really high. Depression makes you get high. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're alone by yourself. Your mind is your worst enemy,
yes,
right?
it is. Yes, it is.
It's no joke out here.
Yeah.
Let's get off topic because I don't want to take up too much of your time, okay?
Mhm.
What's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Yo, shout out to the Gemini. Show your girl some love.
June 2nd, yeah.
Okay. What are some of your favorite foods?
My favorite food is Italian.
Nice.
I'm Italian. I love
Okay.
Italian food.
When was the last time you had some?
Actually, Italian food, probably about a week ago. I had what was it? Raviolis.
Okay, awesome.
And before that, stuffed shells.
Okay.
I love
alright.
Italian food. It's
Alright.
very fattening, but it's good.
Got you. Do you have a favorite band or artist you listen to?
You know who my favorite band is? It was Meatloaf, but he passed away from what was that? What's that disease that's around? COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
So rest in peace.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite blue, sky blue.
Yo, okay. Shout out to all the blue lovers out there.
Yeah.
When you was a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
A nurse.
Oh, beautiful. You like helping people?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Awesome. What are some things you love most about yourself?
About myself, I'm a very friendly person, and I would give anybody anything. Like if I had it, if they needed something, I would give it to them.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet of you. If you could fly or be invisible, which one would you pick?
A bird. No, a butterfly. A butterfly. I love butterflies. Butterfly.
Okay, you see.
And butterfly.
And you know what's beautiful about butterfly?
It's a sign of heaven.
That too, but they can't see how beautiful they
Right.
are, but we can see how beautiful
Right,
they are. And that's just like you. We can see how beautiful you are, even though you're
Thank
struggling,
you.
but we can see it. If your friends and your family see this video, what message would you like to send to them?
I would like to say, help me and help the people out here. Stop throwing us out to the dirt, and you got to help us.
Right. Do you have a skill or a talent?
Do I have a talent?
Yeah, or a skill, yeah.
My talent, singing. My grandmother was a singing. Every time I drink, I start singing away.
Oh, yeah.
My sister is a singer in a church.
That's
and
awesome.
she has a beautiful voice. Because my grandmother was a singer.
You got anything you want to give us a sample of?
The best. What's the best song? It's I forget the name of it, but it's about the angels. My sister sung it. I think it was when Cameron Diaz. She died in a motorcycle. I mean, not a motorcycle, a bicycle ride, but I forget the name of it. It was something about the angels.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's good. So this one would be, if you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
To get clean, get my kids clean because they're getting high too, and helping this Kensington out.
What do you think needs to be done to fix this epidemic?
I think people need to start caring about people more and giving them more housing. Because a lot of people do it because they're homeless.
You hear that from the lady herself. So this one to take us home. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
My message for the world is don't judge them, stick by them, and maybe they won't be addicted no more. They'll get off it. if you stick by them instead of running away from them.
Amen. AML family, I would love to tell the lovely Lorraine, thank you so much for opening up and being courageous, helping us with this documentary. When you speak up, change happen, right? When we speak
Yes,
up.
it does.
And together we are powerful.
People got to change it. People got to change it. We got to all work together, not against one another.
And we cannot sweep this under the rug because hundreds of thousands
because
of people
there's more going to people dying from it if you sweep it under the rug.
We have to save the future,
yes,
right?
you do. Save the people.
Okay. Lorraine, is there anything that you're in need of that we can help you with?
Housing.
Housing?
Housing.
Hey guys, if you know any housing for you got any housing for our girl Lorraine, hook her up, guys.
I want to get into the Beacon right now. I do the Beacon House. I do.
Okay. All right, guys. So Lorraine, I got a nice gift for you.
Thank you, honey.
So you already got some stuff.
I do.
This is a sleeping bag, love.
Thank you, sweetie.
All right.
Thank you.
So let me get the microphone for you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, right.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
No problem.
And
You're
be
about the
safe out
kindest
here,
person
okay?
I met in a long time.
And we have to stick together, right?
Yeah, we do. We have to stick and step right from one another.
Right. Okay.
To each other.
All right, bye, Lorraine. You be safe out here, okay, love?
Yes, guys. May her soul rest in peace. Her story will never be forgotten. And the rest of our other brothers and sisters, we will keep fighting so that way their story will not go in vain. So thanks to everyone for tuning in tonight. You are all amazing. Keep on planting those seeds. They're tiny seeds, but they're manifesting all over the world. And pretty soon we're going to have a beautiful garden. So don't never stop planting those seeds, all right? You guys all have a beautiful week. Stay safe out there. Work hard. Chase your dreams and stay away from bad vibes. I love you guys. Thanks to everyone for the super chats tonight. And remember, let's send Lorraine those butterflies. All right? We could do it. And together we are powerful. So AML family, you got rock. You all rock. So we have a situation. I don't know if I should pay mine to it. I don't know, because I'm like about to clock out now. I can't save everyone. I can't fix everyone's problem. And on that note, guys, I love you guys. Don't be bitter. Be better. Till next time, we out there. Peace out.
Away.